Greetings. Thank you for tuning into Season 2 of Crusader Convo, where we are engaging in crucial career conversations. I'm your host, Dr. Threets, CTEC principal. We can give our best daily. We will engage in an expectation of excellence in all we do every day. We must hold ourselves accountable. Conversation begins now. Greetings. Thank you for joining Crusader Convo, where we're engaging in crucial career conversations with CTEC Crusaders. I'm your host, Dr. Threets, principal of CTEC. Joining me today is none other than the voice of BISD TV's live stream, Senior Christian Cox.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Threets. You know, usually I'm behind the set, but today I'm in front of the set. I'm in front of the camera. I'm really glad to be here. And on behalf of all of BISD TV, we want to wish you a great happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for showering me with birthday love. I really appreciate it. I love the video. Y'all did as well. So, Christian, can you believe we're already in week 3?
Yep, it's very crazy to say that we're in week 3.
Let's just kind of backtrack through high school. You can go back to middle school and elementary. Think about some of your most memorable moments. Can you share some of those with us?
So first, I would like to say, definitely playing football in middle school. I mean, I wasn't on the A team, I was on B team.
That's
but
all right, you were out there on the team.
I was out there, I was playing. We almost won district that year. And then, of course, COVID happened. That was a really, really big thing for all students, not just myself. And online school, that was horrible. I have to say that was not very good at all.
But memorable, huh?
But memorable, yeah. That. Staying at home, you know, that was of course a very big memory. And then of course coming to Beaumont United my 9th grade year was completely different than where I went to school in Nederland.
Oh, okay.
So it was just a very drastic change coming to Beaumont schools, and I've loved it ever since. You know.
Good.
Sophomore year, got to go to one of the football games, experience audio, video, behind the scenes, of course, and then coming junior year, of course, working the games, being on the live stream. I'm a little famous now, I think.
Yeah, you are. So. I heard your voice, like I would have it on sometimes just at home, and I heard your voice, and I had to go and look. I said, it sounds like Christian. Yeah, you did a great job. I would always love tuning in to just hear your voice. I mean, even going to the games, I was like, I'd rather watch the live stream than hear Christian. You did such a great job.
Thank you.
So very professional and knowledgeable.
Yes, ma'am. I kind of just picked that up on the fly. Actually, that game, I wasn't feeling too good. I was kind of mad a little bit. I kind of got disappointed. I kind of got stuck out there by myself, and I was like, man. And Mr. Cormier, he kind of forced me into that role. He was like, go in there. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. And then, you know, the rest is history.
You're great. Just a natural. So what is something that you're looking forward to your senior year?
Well, the football games, of course, you know, especially being here at the Career Center. This is like my favorite part about the day is coming to the Career Center, getting to work, put on this famous shirt, you know, BISD TV. So yeah, working the football games, basketball games, you know, all sorts of projects that we do here at CTEC.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear this is your favorite time of the day. So what's something you're not really looking forward to this year?
Waking up early.
Oh.
I hate waking up early. I wake up at 6 a.m. sharp.
Oh, I get up at 5:30.
Ooh, that's actually not that bad, you know, considering all the work you have to do. But waking up early, I hate being woken up early. If somebody, I had to wake up on my own. That is a guarantee for myself. Is waking up early. So that I would have to say the worst thing about my years.
Getting up early.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we're going to go ahead on and talk about some of the new things. I know you've probably noticed some of the new policies and everything the district has rolled out, namely the big one, the phone policy, the electronic device policy. Of course, the district has always had a no phone zone, but now is really being enforced at another level, just to make sure that we limit all duty distractions, that everybody is able to focus on instruction, because you know the board outcome goals, I mean, they're here. 2025 is just a few weeks away, a few months away. Seems like it's just tomorrow. So we want to make sure that we not just meet those goals, but we exceed those goals. And so really just enforcing that we eliminate all of those distractions is key. So what are your thoughts? What are some of your peers saying about the policies?
I think it's a good policy. I do think it's a great idea to not allow cell phones in most cases. The one big thing that a lot of students are saying is lunch, because, you know, sometimes you don't take a lunch with your friends, so you don't have a lot of people to sit with. And I mean, of course, you can interact with others, but some people, they're more quiet, they're more introverted. So I think that that's something that I would say I would like to be allowed. But I 100% agree with like maybe in transition, no phones, in class for sure. I understand that completely. So.
And on the other side of that, I feel that your generation has gotten away from being able to communicate face to face with people because you all, I mean, you were born with a device in your hand pretty much. I mean, my youngest daughter is 21, and I remember that was when all of the educational technology was coming. It was leapfrog. You probably don't even know what that is.
The tablets.
Yeah, the little tablets, and that was the big thing, making sure your children had that to engage and use that to develop that learning early on. But now you all have always had those devices, so it almost just really limits. You all haven't learned how to really interact, and you haven't developed those soft skills because you hadn't needed to. You know, you've always had that screen. So hopefully you all will see this as, like you said, a positive opportunity for you to stay focused and also just get to know each other and have some face-to-face time with each other.
Yeah.
And another one of the things we're emphasizing and enforcing the cell phone policy, but we have our CTEC work zone non-negotiables. We are at the Career Center. So part of also training you all to receive these credentials, get this work-based experiences to make sure that you understand those different compliance things. You mentioned your famous BISD TV shirt. So when you're coming into the Career Center, making sure you're in industry attire from head to toe. Yesterday in the afternoon, we have 23 senior welders, and all 23 of them were in their industry attire from head to toe. And I call them, when I'm walking through, I'm just looking at money because, I mean, they can leave here with their credentials starting off on a job making close to 6 figures. And so I just counted out 1, 2, 3, 100,000, 200,000, because that's going to be their earning potential. So I love seeing that. I had a conversation with one of the welders this morning who didn't have some of his industry attire, but he has a job at McDonald's. And so when you go to McDonald's, you're making sure you have all of that, because if you don't, what's going to happen?
They're going to send you home.
They send you home. We don't want you all to go to a career opportunity and not be prepared to meet those expectations and get sent home, losing that opportunity for that career. And so even though you're learning how to do the skill, you also have to look the part, know how to behave the part. So that's why I remind my Crusaders every day that it's not just about coming here learning that, but it's also dressing career ready in that industry attire. So that's just something just want to remind you all of. So we also, have you seen some of the new faces on campus this year?
Yes, ma'am. A lot of the juniors, I mean, of course, all the juniors. And then, of course, you know, we have some new faces in our class ourselves. So a lot of new seniors transferring in or just coming to the Career Center for the first time. And I think it's a great opportunity. I think everybody, if you're a freshman or sophomore, comes to the Career Center.
That's right. That's right. We have experienced some growth in our auto programs. Both of them are at capacity. Of course, welding is always at capacity. We're excited. We started off with 2 maritime juniors, went down to 1 for several days. Now we're up to 5, so we're glad we at least filled one hand of our maritime. That's definitely a booming field. We have some information going out about that. So our engineering is almost at capacity. So we're so thankful that the students are taking advantage of our programs of study. But we also have some new faces, some new teachers and staff members here. Did you see any of those?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Alcock, the maritime teacher.
Yeah, Mr. Alcock. Yeah, he's right off of one of those vessels, so we're happy that he's here sharing his passion. We also have a new health science teacher, Ms. Watts. We hope to have a new collision repair teacher here in the next few days. And at the Ag Farm, we have a new Ag aide, Ms. Carney. She's out at the Ag Farm, so we get to talk to her a little bit later. What about the Future Ready Center? Have you seen the new look of the Future Ready Center?
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we're getting ready to set up for the, you know, some middle school students are going to come in. They're going to see what CTE is all about. And yeah, I think it looks very great.
Yeah, so we're going to have Ms. Cormier on one of the episodes so she can tell us all about her plans to bring those K through 8th graders in to expose them to the CTE programs of study. Also, did you see right down the hall in 201 our mindfulness room?
No, I haven't actually.
You haven't seen the mindfulness room? Yes, our mindfulness room is wonderful. It's an opportunity for the staff to kind of go and wind down, make sure they're taking care of their mental health, because I want to make sure that they have everything that they need, that their cups are full so that they will have an abundance to pour out to our Crusaders. So that's one of our goals this year. Another thing I'm looking forward to this year is our CTEC Program of Study Showcase. So the staff members, we're going to dress up on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have a day. Each program of study is going to be highlighted. So one day you'll see me in my BISD TV polo. I'll have a day where I'm wearing all the program of study, their industry attire, just to highlight them and showcase them. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm still gathering all of my uniforms together, so I'll be ready to roll that out.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot that you have to dress up in.
Yes, so. And so thankfully, so it's 10. So we have 5 Tuesdays, 5 Thursdays, and of course we don't always have 5 in every month. So I may rotate on some Fridays for those that don't have it during that month. So yeah, thankful we have just enough for those Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I'm combining the auto, wearing them, together and everything. So yeah, we just have just enough. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. Oh yes. What else is new? So Dr. Allen's theme this year. What did I say on the announcements?
We will, we can, and we must.
We can, we will, we must.
Yeah, I got a little mixed up, but
yeah,
I was close. I was close.
So we can,
we will, and we must.
So what are your we can, we will, we must? I know you all hear the ones that we have and everything. So what are some of the ones that you stamped for yourself for this year? What can you do? What will you do? What must you do?
Well, what can I do is just be here every day, do all my work, get good grades. That's all, and I will do all those things. I will try to be a great student, be great to my peers and to my teachers. And you must graduate.
That's right.
So we're all ready to get out of here. All the seniors, although we all love it here.
It's time to move on.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to go and grow. So
yes,
that's
ma'am.
what we look forward to. You all going, spreading your wings, taking everything that this solid foundation that you've established here and building upon it as you continue on into adulthood. Looking forward to celebrating your future success as well.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So earlier you talked about how you usually behind the scenes, working in production. Now you're here. So tell me about, what did you think about the first season of Crusader Convo?
I really loved it. I thought it was, great to have, someone outside of our class per se, and especially the principal come on to our set and do just a great, amazing job at Crusader Convo.
Oh, thank you so much, Christian. Yeah, I enjoy always coming in, seeing all the creativity you all put into producing your pregame shows, and of course seeing you all in action when you're at the stadium. So you all do an amazing job. So thank you all for giving me a space in your studio to be able to share with the world what goes on here at CTEC. So I've been thinking about over the summer, the season 2, who we're going to have on. So you have any suggestions of who I should invite on the set this year?
I think,
so I can write down your suggestions.
I think some greats, just students around the campus, just getting to know them better. I think that would be really great to have on the set here. And teachers and all forms of just people just introducing everybody to the space. I feel like it's really good, and it lets you know who they are as a person.
All right, so I'm gonna put that down. So I'm gonna let them know that it was your suggestion, because some people are camera shy. Some say, this is coming from one of our Crusaders. He wants to have you all on here. So another thing I was thinking about doing, so you ever watch, you should probably be asleep, but maybe you just heard of Stephen Colbert. He's on the Late Show.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Okay, on the Late Show. So he has this thing, the Colbert questionnaire. So I'm trying to kind of copy his little thing that he has with his guests, where he asks them random questions and everything. So I need you to help me come up with a cute little trendy name for my questionnaire.
Crusader questionnaire?
Okay, Crusader questionnaire. I like it. And so what we're going to do is, maybe we can try it out. So what are some questions you think we should ask people?
Questions we should ask people?
Yeah, the guests that
just
come
asking
on.
them their favorite foods, favorite dessert, maybe favorite candy. And then favorite color, would you rather this or rather that? Or,
would you rather dogs or cats?
Yes.
Something like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that. And so I may put a spin on it and ask you, I'll have a bank of questions and ask you, okay, how many questions do you want me to ask you? And when they guess, then they have to tell me, pick a number. I'll have them pick a number, maybe between 1 and 25, and then those are the questions I'll pick for them to answer.
I think that's a really great idea. And then, those big productions, you got to you can kind of steal from them a little bit.
Yeah. So if you have any other suggestions from those podcasts or talk shows that you all see that we should incorporate into Crusader Convo, send them my way. Send me an email, or when you see Christian, let him know so he can let me know. So we can spice up Crusader Convo a little bit, keep it interesting. And if you have any other themes or any other suggestions, things that you would like to hear us discuss on Crusader Convo, things that going on maybe with your peers, some suggestions that you have, make sure you let us know about that. There's also an opportunity for you to just voice your opinion. Dr. Allen has this Superintendent Student Leadership Council, I believe, SSLC. So if you all visit the BMTISD website and apply for that, I believe they're taking applications until around September 6th. You have to submit a video application so that you can join that. If you're an influencer and you want to influence some of the decisions that are being made in the district on behalf of students and staff, then I encourage you to join the SSLC. All righty, some other things I want you all to remember. Save the date for CTEC Goals Night. Is going to be Tuesday, September 10th, right here at CTEC at 6 p.m. You'll have an opportunity to hear about the goals for the school year, as well as meet your parents, and guardians can meet your teachers, see where you're learning, what you're learning here at CTEC, and where you're learning it at, see the labs and some of the things that you've been working on. Also, our FFA, they have their own goals night at the farm, so their parents and guardians can see the farm, see some of the projects they're working on. It's going to be the same week, but on that Thursday, September 12th. That's our bell. I guess we're going into the last block right now. Yes. So the last few 45 minutes of here at CTEC for the morning. We're also having a blood drive on Thursday, September 12th. You donate blood?
Oh, last time I got my blood taken, I almost passed out. So
Did you not eat breakfast?
I had a doctor's appointment, so
okay.
it wasn't here at the blood drive.
Oh, okay.
So
so you have to make sure, you do have to be prepared,
yes.
Because if you're not prepared, then you can have some negative side effects. But make sure that you have a good meal the night before, that you have a great breakfast, that you're hydrated, and you can save several lives just by donating 1 pint of blood. I've been donating blood probably longer than you've been alive. Yeah, I'm sure, longer than you've been alive. And it's just a great feeling knowing that I can contribute to the health of someone else. We have so many people with different conditions where they have to get blood transfusions. So it's just a great way to give back. So talk to your parents about that. Make sure you talk to your physician to see if you would be a good candidate to donate blood, and check off all of the requirements in order to be able to donate. That'll be September 12th here at CTEC. Also want to just send some healing love to Miss Pettitan. She hopes to be back soon. She's been working against my recommendation at home. If you all are emailing her, I know you're still able to engage with her that way, but we hope to have her back on campus really soon. Also want to send healing prayers out to our attendance clerk, Miss Walker. She's going to be out for a little while. She has had to have a procedure, so we definitely want to keep them in our thoughts and prayers.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Christian. Well, I know you're going to have a wonderful senior year, you and your classmates, and I have jotted down all your suggestions for Crusader Convo, yes, so we look forward to engaging with you all throughout this season. Remember to hit me up on email, drop me a note when you're here on campus, or contact Christian. Also, you can follow us on our social media on Instagram and Facebook. If you have any suggestions about Crusader Convo, we'd love to hear your voice so that we can incorporate all of your ideas and suggestions so we can have a great season 2. And thank you again for all of the birthday love from BISD TV, all of the Crusaders, and whoever put me on. I heard I was on Channel 12.
Really?
Yeah, they had me a shout out on Channel 12. I was trying to find it, but I wasn't able to. So thank you for whoever submitted my information for my birthday on there. And I'm looking forward to another great year here at CTEC, where we engage in an expectation of excellence in all we do. Enjoy your day, and thank you for watching.